Tēnā koutou talofa lava. It's great to be here, and can I just say to, again, the Prime Minister, and as I said, to the government and to all of the people of Samoa, thank you so much for the very generous hospitality you've extended to me and my delegation. I've been here several times, and it's great to be back here again in 2026 with a new Prime Minister and a new government working out how New Zealand and Samoa can take the relationship to the next level. And Prime Minister, I want to say thank you very much to you for that wonderful Ava ceremony this morning. It was incredibly meaningful, and I really appreciated it. It was very, very special indeed, and it symbolises, as I said, I think the depth of relationship we have, which is one of family. It's been a really important delegation to bring to New Zealand. We have, I think, 76 in our delegation, comprising of media, but also business, community and political leadership across the Parliament of New Zealand. And that is because I wanted to signal that we want to be a trusted partner and friend with this new government, and we have a lot of work together to do. We've had a fantastic bilateral meeting this morning, which has been fantastic, and obviously also met with our ministers, and that was very illuminating as to identifying areas where we can continue to work together, whether it be in the areas of healthcare or education, certainly in the border with police and customs as well. So we're really looking forward to our day and a half here, or 2 days here. It's really about building out our friendship and our relationship, making sure we deepen up the partnerships and work out the areas of common ground where we can work together on, and then most importantly celebrating two fantastic countries and the great community commitments and partnerships that we have with each other. So over to you, Prime Minister.
Thank you. Well, first and foremost, we are grateful for making time to come to Samoa. I believe our celebration and ceremony this morning explain how we felt
that's awesome.
This morning.
Thank you.
And it has been in our preparation since we met when I was in New Zealand for medical check. So nothing was new. We were hope the day, the right time, and the right place where to meet.
Perfect.
And I was supposed to come down to New Zealand for my courtesy visit, but you said to me, you'll come to Samoa.
Yes.
So now in reality, we are very grateful on behalf of our nation, our people, and our celebration this morning, persuading in your title, is a token of respect, honoring, and have our treaty of friendship as we discuss. Samoa and New Zealand are no longer friends.
Yeah.
We're going deeper from where we were. You were looking after us in colonial time.
Yeah.
And the system has been installed in us New Zealanders. And we believe Samoan are New Zealanders. New Zealanders are Samoan as well. We exchange a lot culturally, religiously, politically. But deep in us today, we are more into personal connections now.
Yeah.
As we discuss through our bilateral meetings, priorities for Samoa, what is good for New Zealand, good for Samoa? Our education system, health system, trading system, tourism, our trade and commerce, scholarship, schooling and all that. So we are very look forward. There's a massive list for you to go, take it back home. And I ask for your time, our official, to come. It's about time for us to review our treaty of friendship. There's so much to look after. Mainly, look after our Pacific people. New Zealand and Australia, we look up at as big brothers and sisters. You see the changing nowadays in the world. Big countries bully. Start to change things dynamically. Tariff, pushing things. Petroleum and all that, taking over. Samoa focus is to make sure we look after ourselves, by ourselves, and controlling by ourselves. So that's why it's very, very important for Samoa, New Zealand and Australia and all Pacific regions to come back together again, formulate our Pacific Island nation, and make sure we have the capacity to look after ourselves in our own side of the world, the Pacific region, Northern Pacific region, so that we can share whatever resources we have and share whatever we have to make sure that everybody's looked after and well looked after by each other.
Yeah, well
so
said.
we very look forward for the questions from our media. As I always said to my media here, media is part of our democracy. And I honor them very respectfully. I always have time with them. Always have time with them. But thank you very much for coming, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's lunchtime. If you have any questions, take them with you, and we'll see you next time.
Laaulialemalietoa. Given the dramatic rise in fuel costs around the world because of the Iran conflict, what are your concerns about the impact on Samoa, and especially in like flights, import, exports, tourism, and anything you can do about it? And also, Mr. Luxon, is there anything that New Zealand can do to help assist our Pacific partners?
Well, our priority now is to make sure we have enough supply at this stage. And we have just discussed with Honourable Prime Minister in terms of assistance, because what's happening now, we never know what's the protection of the supplying and the cost, because we can't control that. We're trying to formulate ourselves to make sure, first and foremost, we have enough supply for the next 1 year or 2 years, because we don't know what's going to happen next. But together, we have been collaborate, whichever way we can divert supplying from where we are. We're having our own supply from Singapore and other countries, but divert to utilize suppliers from New Zealand to cover us in case something happened. But because we have our own system here of supplying our own petroleum system, which is be able us to control the price ourselves. But we never know what's going to happen next, because the war doesn't end. I don't know who's next. But we have already discussed it with Honourable Prime Minister to make sure we have close collaboration. We can solve that as soon as we can, in whichever rise.
Kia ora and talofa lava. My question is to the Samoan Prime Minister, and it's about the response to the sinking of the Manawa Nui. Obviously, the New Zealand government made a payment of 10 million tala to the last Samoan government. I know you've made some changes in how that money is to be used, but we've seen some criticism or concern from villagers who have been affected about whether that is enough compensation given the ongoing environmental concerns. I wanted to ask you how you feel about what New Zealand has done to, make reparations, including that financial payment, and what else you would like to see New Zealand do in future around this. And while I have the microphone, I wonder if you wanted to say anything yourself about this miscommunication around the Matai title. Thank you.
Well, we are in the middle of finalizing the first portion of payment, and consultation is still on with the government and also the community people that affected the most. So we appreciate New Zealand's decision to have the first portion of compensation coming along. And we are in the middle of discussions with the people in the village area, Safata and Siumu at this stage. The continuation of the negotiation is still on. And we need to have better time with New Zealand to consider what is good for us here and protective, and also preserve of what's going to be affected in the future. That's where the discussion should be. Be fair to New Zealand and also be fair to us in the long run. But when we came into government, we decided that the first portion should go direct to the people involved. Because when we came in, 10 million, only 2 million for the district, and 8 million to the government. We completely changed that. The money, 10 million, supposed to go direct to the people involved, the people that affects, and that's the direction which we're doing now. Other benefits, we are still discussions in how we're going to move forward in preserving and also protection at the same time. But yes, we are in the middle of discussions, and whatever is best for New Zealand, best for Samoa.
Thank you, everyone. Prime Ministers, for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for